Oh my God. So, anyways, since you weren't here last session, let's give you a quick oral recap. And no,
Oh, you
not
know
that
what
kind
would
of
have
no.
helped with that? You know what
No,
would have
it wouldn't
helped?
have.
A message of the day.
Oh my God.
I bet that would have had like a really good recap there.
It would have been too many words, though.
Oh yeah, TLDR, TL,
I just need-
TLDW.
I don't want to
Too
read it,
long.
but I still want to know that you care enough to do it, Lee.
Okay. You're all assholes. Thank you for playing. So,
You love us.
last session, it was Era, Toady, and Dorothy decided to go off to Mel's Tavern, the Soggy Boot, and have a nightcap. While they were there, they were talking to Mel, and then they met this other random dwarf that piped up when he heard that they were the new Unit 27. So he came and joined them. While he was sitting there, the party was attacked. Basically, a spellcaster walked in and cast darkness on their booth, and then proceeded to. Oh no, she cast sleep on Dorothy. So Dorothy was immediately out of the combat. The second person walked in and cast darkness and made it so that you guys couldn't see what was going on.
Did they
And
attack
then
the darkness?
they did. The Addie, the halfling monk, walked in and started wailing on everyone, and then they had an archer with them. So the three NPC. Wait, no, the archer was at the house. The druid was with them. So ultimately,
Bear.
Bear the bear. Ultimately, the three of them and the random dwarf NPC were captured after they were brutally and savagely knocked out.
I don't. That's not how I recall it. I'm pretty sure Era fucked up one of them pretty hard.
She did, but it was all just dumb luck.
Dumb luck on their part.
I don't know how that's not how I remember it.
I don't remember this particular combat. So who was the new dwarf? Or is this
It
just
was
some like
just a random NPC. I think his name
Okay.
was Jacob or Jared or I don't know. He's dead.
He went to Jared.
No, I think it was
So
Jacob.
the other two, Garganin and Tachael, were back at the apartment, just kind of chilling. Apparently, Tachael was cleaning his gun, right?
It was.
When there was a
Did it
knock
go
on
off?
the door, and nobody went to answer the door. So there was a heavier knock on the door saying, "Open up! I know you're in there." When they opened the door, they were attacked and ultimately knocked out and then kidnapped. Fast forward.
Let it be noted here that against my belief, it was ruled that there were no windows for Tichail to escape in our apartment.
True.
I don't agree with that assessment, but
There's windows.
No, there's not.
mm-hmm.
There wasn't enough budget.
You know what? Oh, okay, you know what? That's a fire code violation.
Well, tell the RHC. They own the
Well,
building.
I would think the RHC would know about this anyway.
I think we actually should tell the RHC this is actually going to be like we should from now on go and like at any time there's a code we should look for code violations in their buildings and harass them with it.
Oh yes.
Well, we can teach them about the fire code by lighting the RHC building on fire.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So,
Bjorn, too
you
bad Bjorn's
guys
not here.
awoke in individual cells. You were strapped into chairs and had. Andy, did you ever see Saw?
No.
Okay, so scroll up in the Discord chat and look at the picture of the bear trap.
Actually, no. I do. I do. It's super kinky. I do believe I remember you showing me the picture.
Okay. So you guys had one of those on your heads. So the dwarf that was with you, Jacob, he managed to get free somehow and was trying to get the thing off his head. Only Dorothy could see this through her cell door because she was at just the right angle. She saw he somehow managed to trigger it while trying to remove it, and it just snapped his head in half.
Mm.
Yeah, and Dorothy lost some sanity and gained a new friend.
Well, shouldn't have much sanity to begin
Yeah, it was great.
Then, after you guys managed to free yourselves, it was up to Tachael to disarm the headpieces and remove them. And was it then that Dorothy gave him the spell?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dorothy
Yeah.
cast enhance ability that gave you advantage on dexterity checks. So you managed to get all of them without triggering any of them. You left the cell area, and I'm
Whoa,
going
whoa,
to
whoa.
reshare the map here so you can see what I'm talking about.
I got 26 wounds.
Yeah, we haven't gotten that far yet.
I do too.
Dan. Freaking Dan trying to kill me.
Yeah, it was weird. It was the weirdest thing. You just kept like running into AoEs and stuff.
Not funny.
Okay, so do you see that the six cells there down at towards the bottom of that map?
Yep.
So that's where you started. You walked into the next room, and it was an animated. It looked like a fireplace, but it was some kind of doorway, and there was the word exit scrawled hastily over it in handwriting. And the object was that you had to get the fireplace to say exit. And Toady just first question out of his mouth. So what's the password? And the fireplace said exit. Fuck.
That's pretty good.
Master Cipher Cracker. That's Toady.
I didn't even think about it. It was just like a knee-jerk reaction because I was going to make you work at it for a little while. So the fireplace, like the back of it, opened up, and you were able to walk through. And there was that spiral staircase in the next room. There were no sides or railings. It was just a stone spiral staircase. You got about 60 feet up. I think it was Garganin in the front, and then Tachiel was like in the back. And Garganin stepped on a pressure plate and triggered a trap that sent just stone blocks pushing out of the center um, area and trying to knock you off the stairs. Three of you were targeted, and it was the last person, I believe, that fell, which I think was Tachiel, and he took 60 feet's worth of fall damage, which comes out to 66.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Dorothy patched him up. You guys end up going up into the next area. By the way, can someone check the stream to see if I have audio?
Oh yeah, let me check. I have my other monitor set up
Yes,
now, so
you
I can
do.
open it up more easily.
Good.
I don't even have that open.
So, well, why not? So you end up going into the bottom right of the map is where the stairs exit, and it opened up into this long hallway after you go through the next door. You're going through the hallway, you don't see anything, and then all of a sudden you see a pressure plate. You manage to disarm it. You go a little bit further, you see another pressure plate. You manage to disarm it. You go a little bit further, someone triggers the third pressure plate, and then a massive boulder drops in at the beginning of the hallway, where right by the door where you came in, and it starts chasing you down the hall. As Toady gets to where that side hallway is, that was blocked off by a secret door, so nobody saw it.
Oh,
But
there it is.
he stepped on another pressure plate, and a bunch of caltrops spilled out of the walls uh, from the left of the secret hallway all the way to the end of the hall where the false door was. And then he managed to see the secret door there just by chance. You, Tachiel, managed to get up to the secret
Thank you.
door and open it because it was locked. And then everyone got into the secret hallway before the boulder crushed them, much to my dismay. You end up going into this room, and this is where we ended. I was in this room. Uh, there was a large magical symbol painted, or I guess drawn on the floor, and it's giving off some dim light. Uh, when you started looking for how to get out of the room, the 4 side rooms opened up, and just a shit ton of skeletons started streaming forth. Some were large, some were small, but they were in different shapes. And I need to put the shapes or the NPCs back on the map for you.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. So you ended it with the beginning of an encounter?
Oh no, you finished the encounter.
Oh, I was going to say, shot me off with an encounter with like 4 hit points left.
It's 5. Thank you
I
very
know,
much.
5, whatever. Close enough.
Our plan almost worked, Lee. We almost killed him.
I know, right?
Nice, Dan. Thanks a lot, man.
So at this point, the combat encounter has finished, and each of the skeletons dropped a little runic shape. Some of them were septagonal, some of them were just diamonds, but each of them had a different symbol. And I'm looking for my encounter here.
What is that shape you said? Did you say septagonal?
Yes, septagonal.
7.
That's hexagonal.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Brandon's walking out the door, so everyone say "fuck you" to him. He's
Bye,
giving us the
Brandon.
finger.
Bye, Brandon.
Bye.
See, we're not mean. Like Lee.
What is this picture?
I don't know, but it's adorable.
What is it?
Oh,
There's
that.
cats.
I was looking at the picture you sent me. That's Gordon Ramsay going on a
I know
rampage.
I know it's
Because-
Ramsey, but why are there cats?
Because
Why
know,
aren't
I
there
ask questions like that.
he's got pet cats. Maybe he has a couple levels in a ranger or something.
Is this familiar?
And he's clearly an Azamar. Those wings.
Well, he's definitely an ass.
Did we? I can't remember. Did we like place stuff and figure this thing out, or are we still working
No.
on this?
You haven't gotten that far yet.
Okay. Because now we have all sorts of special bones, not just a pile of bones.
Who's got bones?
Oh, we have all the skulls that have like the crystal inside of.
I need a little pocket fox.
He's adorable.
I know I need pockets though, but that would be awesome. Get some shirts with pockets, put little pocket fox in there. Yeah, I was trying to find a good illustration of Gordon Ramsay as a barbarian. That was the closest I found. Although this one's not bad. But it doesn't look fantasy enough. I can't remember what season I'm on now, but I was telling Kaylee earlier the season of Hell's Kitchen, like the very first episode, one of the guys who apparently a bunch of the others thought was obnoxious, so they, were annoyed with him. But at some point, he called this guy Zach. He started calling him Zacky Wacky, and like he said it like twice, and Ramsey like turns around and he just starts like, he's like, "What did you say, Zacky Wacky?" He's like, get out of my kitchen." Apparently, it was just such a bad nickname. He was super pissed off about it.
Aw, poor baby.
That was hilarious.
Okay, so there are 5 diamond-shaped items, I believe. Let me grab my list here.
I'm guessing this is some sort of puzzle.
Yes.
Riddle
I
me
mean,
this.
isn't that kind of obvious though?
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how this is gonna work because there's 9 slots and 10 things.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
there
sure.
are.
I'm sure 2 of these things are superb.
Well, one has a silver outline.
Yeah, so I'm figuring it's like that we made that one. So actually, no, we made them all because I don't have any of these. Did you make these, or did they come with the mod?
Some of them I made. Most of them are ones that were already in the Fantasy Grounds full set for 5e.
I'll tell you, it's like I have not been able to get the token maker to work.
I use
Really?
it all the time.
Yeah,
I used to use it all the time too, but for some reason I cannot get it to work.
So, what do you want to do?
I want to know what it is that we're supposed to do.
I think we're supposed to place some kind of like their bones into different piles, but yeah, it doesn't make sense that there's more.
But I'm
than
kind
we
of
have
like,
spots
yeah,
for.
but I mean, is there a method to the madness type thing, or
Perception.
All right. There were symbols in the depressions in the different shapes, and each of the little guys had a gem. That was my understanding.
Oh, they had gems on them.
Yeah,
like
in their
there's-
skull.
in the
Oh,
skulls
I
and
forgot about
everything?
that.
But
All right,
In
well,
their
Tody's
skulls,
gonna go check
they
out their
had
gems.
the actual runes, the runes that have their symbol etched on it. They weren't really gems, but the runes themselves are either the diamond shaped or hexagonal shaped items,
Oh,
and
well
they're the
then.
same size as the depressions in the puzzle on the floor.
All right, well, we'll go steal their skulls and start placing them in those
Okay,
things
well,
and try to set it up so the
hold on.
can
shape
anybody
fits
else
in the
move these things?
depression.
Because I can't move these.
No, I can't.
No. Let's investigate the
Nah, we
depressions a
got
bit
this.
more.
Let's just do it.
You should be able to move them.
No, you can't move them.
They're
Nope.
NPCs. I don't think there's any way to make it so we can move
Oh,
them.
I just moved the lion.
Whoa! All right,
Now,
let's just guess.
the ones across the top are all the hexagonal, and the ones across the bottom are all diamond shaped.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
we
can
can't
move
move all of them. We can only use.
I can
I
move
see.
the lion and the chimera.
I'm working on it.
Guys, calm down. I mean, all right.
I can't move the horse. I can't move the horse.
Oh my God, the horse is the most
Well,
important.
I want to move the
piece of key
cockatrice. I want to get my hands on the cockatrice.
Why doesn't it work?
Oh my God,
I can move the
Now
cockatrice.
try. Okay.
Okay, but here's the. Okay, I'm gonna let somebody else talk.
I'm good. Go for it.
Go for it. While you're talking, I'm gonna refill my glass.
Oh no! You can't leave because my question is going to be like, how the hell are we supposed to know where these things go?
I have a headset on.
I was so preoccupied with moving the tokens that I forgot what he said was at the top and what was in other places.
The top was hexagonal and the bottom was the diamond shape.
Are we sure those are hexagonal or maybe septagonal?
They have 6 sides.
I thought they were pentagonal.
Oh God, I love it that I'm not the one that's busted his balls. Well, but the problem is that we've been screwing around with them, so they're no longer just like bottom and top
So
ones.
these are hexagonal. Right? So does it mean all these other ones are four-agonal? Because we have too many.
All right, so we do that. That's what we do. We decide we're just gonna put it in this order, and when it blows up, we make sure that Chael is the closest. No, wait, Brandon's not here.
Well, this is what Toady wants to do. So if anyone wants to stop him or do further investigation, go for
yes,
it.
yes, Garganin will fucking tackle you and be like, "What's wrong with you, man?"
Toady's like, "Oh yeah, we got this."
It's like let the smart people investigate.
Well,
I am the smart people.
I am the smart
Yeah,
people.
but you're not investigating. You're just doing.
I already rolled. I rolled an Arcana. It looked good to me.
Oh my God, that's it. That's it. Garganin
So-
takes you back and rolls you around in the caltrops.
What is he doing?
So
He doesn't know what's going
I'm
on.
going to
He's a
stop
big
you guys
dumb
here real quick. I just sat back down and I say that someone has filled in all the runes or runes in all the spaces. Is this how you?
No, it's not. We need more information.
No, you don't get more information.
Okay. So you need to explain the situation between the design and what's going on. Okay, so these tokens right here represent the skulls with the runes on them.
Right.
Okay, are there any runes on this design that would give any indication where each of these things needs to go?
No.
Okay, so we're pretty much just like throwing. It's pretty much throw it at
Okay.
the wall and see what sticks.
Stop moving the fucking tokens.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know we were not supposed to move them. I thought you made it so you move them for that reason. I thought it was Dan or something moving
I'm
them.
moving them back
No.
out so you can see which
Fucking
ones are
Toady.
What do you mean? We can already see. That's why we put them in the categories they fit in.
What? No, I was just fucking around.
Um,
I have no idea what goes where. Okay, so those were all at the top. Those were all at the bottom.
So the top are the ones that would fit into the center 4 spaces. There are more of the runes than there
Okay.
are of the slots.
I've got it. I know how we solve this.
How do you solve
I don't
it?
see how it's a
The
puzzle.
top
so go
ones
for it.
are all like what's the word? They're
Wink,
combined
wink.
animals, and each of the bottom ones are animals that
Oh,
make
the
up.
bases.
Yeah, like the
Ah.
bottom hexagon, right? That's Chimera, and then because you see it's connected to 3, so it's connected to the goat, the lion, and also the lizard.
Good job, Dan. I totally did not catch that.
Yeah, that I'm
That was
I can't see
impressive.
if I'm patting myself on the back.
What else is part goat? Anything?
The
Nothing.
satyr.
Right? So that.
Satyr's pot goat.
Yeah, the
The
satyr
No,
is
the
the
satyr
goat.
satyr
is
is
the
the goat.
satyr is the goat because
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't
Oh,
have an actual goat icon.
So
and I was
this guy's
lazy.
part lion, right?
okay. So part lion, griffin, and
This
eagle.
thing is part dragon.
And so
and
the
part
bird is up top.
And so this
Okay.
guy is part bird and part horse. Ta-da!
So
Very good, Dan. I really was not seeing how there was any puzzle involved. That was good.
And neither did I, because it didn't make any sense. But you know what? Very good, Dan. I'm very impressed.
Okay,
That was.
so I'm gonna
that was
put up
real
a
good.
poll. Anyone who thinks that this is the solution that you are going to submit, please click a check mark.
Dragon bird, yes.
But the problem is like
Bird,
the
horse.
griffin is part lion and part bird, not part horse.
Oh, is it part bird?
Or it's
Yeah,
part
you're right.
eagle.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? And it's not
Yeah,
even
we
part
need to change
lion.
We can't move them again though.
It's part horse and part bird.
Is that not part lion? I thought that's what like the big main thing was. Oh, you're right. You're right.
The griffin
Can we-
doesn't have hooves.
Can we move
give
this?
you that.
Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm thinking of
We can't
Hippogriff.
move them.
I'm thinking of a
No, I've
hippogriff.
locked the tokens temporarily.
I'm thinking of a hippogriff.
So did someone?
Can you unlock them?
Not yet. Did a character place all the tokens into the slots?
Not yet because they're locked, and we need to move them.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't settled. We haven't settled. So I mean, the
Okay,
griffin is
so
going to be part lion and
The
part.
next time all
bird.
the slots are filled, that you're gonna have to lock that in.
All right, so the lion has to go there because the chimera.
Yeah,
So
part lion, part bird.
wait, what else is part lion?
I think it is the griffin.
I think it's the griffin, but I think the bird is going to go at the top. Oh wait, or maybe the. Oh wait a minute. Oh shit. Oh, you know what? Okay, you know what? I think the Pegasus has to go on because that's part horse and part bird.
Well, yeah, it's part horse and part bird. I mean, I get that. The Pegasus I got. This thing should be dragon and bird, as far as I know.
What should be dragon and bird?
This cockatrice or
Cockatrice.
chicken and bird. I don't know.
I
So,
don't. That
the
is bird.
Honestly,
Four
I
in the
don't know
middle.
anything.
There's 4 spaces in the middle, but we had 5 options
Correct.
of
Oh,
what was
I
supposed to
forgot
be
there's a
there.
snake and
So
stuff down here.
The serpent and the snake. But still, that doesn't solve.
The cockatrice isn't two things. It's just a bird and annoying. Or is it supposed to be snake now? Oh, it looks like they made him snake in this edition.
That's what I was.
Like.
Yeah.
I'm just remembering older school editions where they were.
Oh wait, the cockatrice is a bird? Is a snake?
Apparently.
It looks like it.
Is the sea serpent supposed to maybe be snake and dragon? It doesn't look like it to me, but
no, it doesn't look like it.
Well, the tokens might not represent the actual things.
well, it doesn't. I mean, a sea serpent is just a snake in the sea.
Yeah, but the thing
But I
is,
have a
this
feeling
works
it's
now.
supposed to go there. It works now, except that I don't really see the sea serpent as part dragon.
No, I didn't. Neither do I. Oh,
I like, but if we look at it, the chimera is in the right spot. The chimera can only go in that one.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
means
that makes sense. Yeah. Oh,
and the goat can only go there because nothing else has goat in it.
and because the griffin is the lion, also that means that the bird and the lion are also in the right spots. Which means that if Pegasus was supposed to be one of the correct answers, then something had to be part horse as well, but it's not. There's nothing else that's part horse.
Yeah, I guess.
So it has to be the sea serpent, who is a snake, is a
part
snake.
snake and part dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, I have locked the tokens in.
The only thing that might be switched is the dragon and the lizard, but I think it's right.
I'm gonna go stand in the hallway.
There's no hallway for you to stand in. The
I'm gonna
symbols seem to whir with power. They charge and explode in necrotic energy. Everyone make a Constitution save.
Forgot to heal Andy.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, fucking bullshit, man. Why have I got a +1?
The bless
Because
effect is still on.
you're still blessed. Let's not argue with that.
Oh,
Well,
this didn't help me
is
at
like
all.
right after combat, so the bless, unless you're not concentrating on it anymore, is still running. So the only people to fail their saves are Era, Touchail, and Garganon. Everyone will take damage, but some of you will only take half. So Garganon, Era, and Touchail will all take damage. I had to think about it. The other two, Dorothy and Toady, will only take 3.
Pretty fair. Pretty fair.
And as that happens, the runes that you placed into the symbols or into the puzzle all flew out. They're all scattered now.
Okay.
So we got it wrong.
Well,
that's not wrong.
All right.
This is bullshit.
Unless, no, something has to be part lion, because the chimera is correct.
Mm-hmm.
The chimera is definitely correct. So let's get that back over there. Chimera.
Wait, are you going to heal?
Yes.
Okay, so heal him before he says anything else.
Oh, I like how you set up the healer's kit. That's very helpful. All right, so let's see. I'll do a level 2 heal on this one.
Okay.
It's 2d4.
Doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
no,
I'm going to give you the option here to make an Arcana or Nature check on one creature that you're questioning.
I
What
have a
about the
feeling
sea
puzzle's
serpent?
gonna piss me off when we figure out what it is.
I think the cockatrice might be dragon and bird.
That's what I think it is, but
So, do you want to roll the check on the cockatrice?
I failed to check anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
I haven't asked for the check yet. So
Oh,
that,
do we
that
wanna
doesn't
do-
count.
Well,
we
we
wanna
need to
do
know
it-
what a sea serpent's supposed to be and the cockatrice, because like
Okay.
neither of them are two things; they're both their own thing.
So one person can roll nature on the sea serpent, another can roll arcana on the cockatrice.
Sure.
I keep rolling really bad.
Not much better.
Nope.
You rolled medicine.
What?
Dorothy rolled medicine.
Actually, it should be one lower, then it should be 10.
Okay, yeah. So you guys still have no idea. You think you're right, but you're not really sure.
Stop putting him in the things, because then Lee makes us fucking submit it, and then we're gonna get hurt again. I'll
Yeah.
put him in the things.
Okay,
I
no. We can
applaud
put
you,
it in the
Kaylee,
things,
I
but
really
he
do.
does not. He should not be locking it until we say, okay, we think this is what it is. We should be able to go
Just
over.
put it on the edge of it.
Yeah.
Don't put it in.
Yeah, put it right on the edge, just like she said. See?
Put it wherever we want.
Yeah, really.
Don't let Lee boss us around.
Fuck Lee.
I don't know. We had it right the first time.
No, you didn't.
I'm pretty sure we did.
There's only one correct answer.
The one that we had.
I don't.
I mean, it's just like the only other
Ah,
thing.
but the problem is, the bird's gonna go here. But I want to say that. Maybe.
No, that doesn't work.
So,
The only thing.
Dorothy, why don't you ask some of the spirits of the dead? what
It's
they
it's
think?
kind of loud. It's
Ask
kind
that
of loud.
serpent what he is.
All right. First off, I asked Jacob what he thinks. I feel like he's just gonna be like, "That was really funny when you guys did it wrong and you got almost, one of you died."
He
Do
does.
that again.
He says exactly that. And he says, I thought it was right, but, I don't know anything about
Alright.
nature.
All right. I'm gonna try a different spirit.
Okay, because you're starting to notice a lot more spirits in the area.
Ooh.
Well, if you look at a
Tanya's still
traditional
there. I wanna
chimera,
ask Tanya.
if you look at a traditional chimera, they're supposed to they don't have dragon wings; they have a snake head.
That's
But the image is a dragon, so
That's the only thing I think is different. We switched the dragon and the snake. So the snake is part of the chimera, and the dragon is part of what? The
Make an arcana
cockatrice
check,
and
then.
Well, okay, so you want to go over and replace the dragon with the snake for the chimera?
yes, yes, the
Cody,
snake would be
you
part of the
think
chimera.
that a chimera is comprised of dragon, goat, and lion.
okay. So not traditional
right.
and what the picture has. All right.
Okay. Well, this is traditional is Greek mythology. D&D has always been
Questionable,
goat.
yes.
Goat,
I'm
lion,
going
dragon.
off of 5th edition, and then a couple of them are just kind of best approximations.
All right. So okay, so we know without a doubt that the chimera is correct. So that's fine. I mean the griffin. I want to say lion and bird, but I want to say the cockatrice is part bird too. But it's not going to work because
The lion, yeah.
yeah. So it's going to be part of the. So I think the.
I mean, the closest you can get with cockatrice, at least the D&D that I know, I don't like this one. Doesn't even look like a cockatrice because they looked like chickens that were somewhat scaly with like bat wings. This one has like a snake tail, so it's weird.
Well, it's like I went over and I'm looking at. I know I'm cheating. I'm looking at the 5th edition cockatrice, and that is not the cockatrice that is shown in the book.
This is a cockatrice. Looks like a chicken on steroids.
Yeah.
So that looks more like dragon and bird.
That looks like a
really.
dragon. Yeah.
But it's got feathers, so dragon and bird.
Was this what we did before?
No, although it's close.
We went over. We had different. Oh no. Oh. That's fine. So maybe it's not the. Oh, wait. Maybe the cockatrice isn't on there.
Well, then we have to bring in the Pegasus. Nothing else is horse.
So, would someone like to try to roll nature on the cockatrice?
I'll give it another shot.
Damn it.
Said nature.
Dorothy, you talked to someone that once encountered a cockatrice, and you find that they have a venom in them that when it gets into the wounds is what makes someone turn to stone or to become stunned or petrified.
Okay, so this part snake.
Basilisk.
That's dumb. They're not
Yeah.
snakes at all.
Wait, so this is okay. So the difference is now we've got instead the cockatrice is part
Part
Snake.
snake and part
Snake.
bird.
Is it bird or dragon? Because they don't look like they have dragon in them. So
no,
It's def-
but we would have had to have
Well,
done
no.
it this way.
If the clue we're getting is that it's it's envenomed,
Venom.
that would probably be the snake. But it's still essentially a bird.
yeah.
That's what we had last time, isn't it? That it was.
No, we did. I
bird?
think we did dragon and bird.
You did.
Oh.
Because that's what it is. And it's a gaze attack, not venom.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's a gaze attack.
I never said the spirit was right. So, would you like to lock these in?
All right.
Oh my God, Paul.
I'll give you a gaze attack.
Okay.
That's why I said it, because you got all pissy. Never said it was a bird. Spirit said it.
Never said it was the penises. Bring it up.
Don't make me attack you with my cockatrice.
Unilaterally didn't even bring it up. You guys so mean.
All right, so the spirit says it's a snake.
Yeah, Dorothy
Okay.
completely has full confidence in the spirit.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why is there a sea serpent?
Because we have to have something in that spot.
Because we've
The only other option is the Pegasus.
Well,
it has to be
well,
the sea serpent.
actually we know it can't be the Pegasus now. Because
so-
we've confirmed that something is part snake and that something is part dragon.
Although honestly, that doesn't really fit a sea serpent.
No, it doesn't fit there either.
But whatever. We'll try it.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see if I get killed. Oh no, I got healed. I'm good to go for a couple more of these.
Oh yeah. I mean, I could get hit again. It's like if you
Wait, who
finally.
got healed? I thought only Tachiel got healed.
No, I did it to both of them.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So,
We're
we're
gonna-
locking these
we're
in.
Yep. I still feel like the last one is more correct.
So, the puzzle begins to whir and hum and begins to charge up again.
And it
Instead
explodes.
of exploding, though, the energy seems to be channeled directly into the ceiling, and a small secret door slides open. It was super well hidden, so well hidden that there really was no chance of you finding it.
Oh, so we got it right then.
We
And
could use
Toady-
violence.
Toady looks at the rest of the group and says, "And that's the danger of having a dumbass who doesn't know what a cockatrice is. Make your puzzles."
Oh wow.
He's still sold that we had it right the first time.
Oh, there's
So
so
he
much.
sees
There's
it
a
was
full on eclipse in here.
So he assumes it was the creator's error.
He's coming over and mumbling about shoddy construction.
Yeah.
I
Honestly, I don't remember what we had the first time.
You
Well,
had dragon for the cockatrice.
Okay.
Okay, so
Interest-
we're going back to the map there.
Interesting puzzle concept.
Yeah, I liked it actually. It was good. It was frustrating.
Yeah, we usually don't do puzzles, so that's why I thought it was.
No. It was a really
nice
interesting
change of
puzzle
pace.
concept, and it was and again, very impressed with Dan. That was very quick thinking because
It
I
was.
completely did
You're
not
welcome.
get that at all.
I thought we were going to be failing at rolls all night long before we
Well,
figured that out.
Oh, you mean so like a regular,
Yeah.
like a
No,
regular
no,
game?
it was because I saw the Chimera with the 3, and then the 3 nodes connected to that one. That was what keyed me in.
Yeah, I was like, I just did not catch that for whatever reason, and I'm not even.
It also helped that Lee shuffled the tokens to be sorted.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Because then that was
He
the
probably
other thing.
did that because he was starting to feel bad for us.
I kind of was.
Mhm.
Because had I really thought about it, I would have made some appropriately shaped tokens at a time,
Mm.
and I didn't.
And he probably thought we were too dumb to figure it out.
That too.
and he'd be right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the secret door opened up, and it opens up onto a small hallway.
There we go. All right, Toadie's heading out.
Okay, Toady, once you get into the hallway, like not even 5 feet in, you spot a very poorly disguised crossbow trap.
Oh, there's a trap over here.
I spy with my little eye.
Wait a
Who
minute.
you calling little?
How
You.
badly is this thing like disguised?
It's super poorly disguised. It
It's
looks
like
like
it's
it was
just there.
thrown in at the last minute, and they're like, "Ugh, fuck it, I can't be
Well, I have to
bothered."
tell you, Toadie's not surprised at all after that puzzle.
I feel like that's like an obvious trap that's
Toadie
supposed to
doesn't
throw
think
us off from the real trap.
All right, is anyone going to come look at this? Check this out?
No, stay
Because
away
if
from
not,
me.
Toadie's going to go try and disarm it.
Go disarm it.
I don't care if you die. I
Yeah,
can't. Dorothy's safe.
Dorothy needs to be healing me some more. Let's go.
Nah, I guess Toadie will actually make at least a perception check. He's
Well,
not...
it depends. Do people
All
want?
right, he's good to go. So where's the trap at? He's going to go try and disarm it.
If you go to that next row, it's to the north of it.
Do people want to take a short rest and use some hit dice to heal up?
Yes,
Because I've got one
I
spell
highly
left.
suggest that you do that.
Got traps to disarm.
And
But yeah, I guess I will after this.
actually, you managed to successfully disarm the trap.
Got it, guys. Come walking back in. Looking super
So, yeah,
cocky.
great job. You're the
Cockatrice.
best.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to give you a short rest so everyone can heal up using hit dies and whatnot.
Well, that's all we have at this point. I got one spell.
Well, now that you've taken a short rest, you can use your healer's
Oh,
kit
4
again.
point. Four
We
freaking
don't,
point.
have it. It's equipment. We don't have our equipment, do we?
Oh, no, that's right, you don't.
I have a potion of healing.
No, you don't.
In your equipment.
What do you mean I don't? It's on my inventory. It says I do.
We didn't have our equipment.
Yeah, all of our stuff got stolen as part of getting
You
caught.
don't have a weapon. The only thing
Oh,
that you have is your armor.
Oh, that's some
Oh.
horse shit.
Well, everyone has bone
Yeah,
clubs
everyone has
now.
a bone club.
Are we Neanderthals now?
Yes, and you should be happy we had that. Otherwise, we would have died in the last encounter.
Okay, everyone good to go? Great, let's move on.
Do people, Andy? Do you have hit die left? I know you used a couple when you fell down the stairs.
Yeah, it looks like he's got
According to this,
3
I have
left.
3.
So you might want to use at least one.
Oh, I did use one to get
Might
me
want
done.
to use another.
Oh, you know what?
Just use the last one.
No,
I'm
it
gonna use
shows
the
he has
last
2 left.
Oh, I do have more left. Never mind.
Some bullshit.
Well, maybe use another.
Oh my god.
That's a little bit better.
Not great.
True.
Are we gonna take like an extended rest after this one right here?
No,
We don't do
Of
that.
course not. No, of course not.
maybe after you get out and are leaving. Okay.
All right, I think we're ready to proceed now. Toadie's obviously barely being held back. I don't even know how we stopped him this far.
Well, he's injured a little. He's okay with the rest.
I don't know.
The rest.
Doesn't seem like Toadie to me.
Andy, what is your perception?
Toadie points to the trap that he handled. It's like, I got it, guys. Don't worry.
Oh, my perception is a +2.
So your passive would be a 12.
Hi, kitty.
And what is your investigation?
My investigation is +4.
Okay.
Oh, my investigation's pretty.
What is Toadie's investigation?
+6.
Let me check. Well, I don't think we can do a passive investigation because investigation is actively searching for something, whereas
Yeah,
perception is kind of spot check.
Yeah, I should have used that instead of perception when I was checking out the area earlier. I always forget that you have that now. Kitty, what are you doing?
All right, if we need perception, I believe Dorothy has the best in the group. So
What is Dorothy's perception?
Dorothy's perception is now +7.
Her perception is that she should be in charge.
That is also true.
That
Excellent,
is a
excellent
false
point.
perception.
Now, in future minion rankings, Toadie has risen high.
I mean, if you all want to follow the little girl, it's like I will, step
No,
aside
no, no.
and let
Dorothy
her lead
wants it
us into
done right.
hell.
She wants Delph to acknowledge her greatness, and only then will she accept leadership.
In that case, what can be waiting on?
Okay, so give me a marching order. Who's in first?
Well, Toadie, because he's running ahead like crazy.
Okay. So
I'm
Toadie,
assuming-
go ahead and move on to the end of this part of the hallway. but
I'm
don't
assuming
turn the corner
Garganim
yet.
should probably
Well,
be in the front too.
He's okay with Garganon going ahead, but he
Okay.
doesn't like if we take too long to make a decision, he'll end up walking forward.
No. I think Toadie should be in front.
He's not
I'll be-
afraid if that's what it
T'Challa-
comes down to.
T'Challa would be in the back. I said the
All
back.
right, I guess we
In the
do
back.
that.
Behind Toadie.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a perception check for entering this stretch of hall.
Although T'Challa being at the back, back right there because he's good as that.
And remember, we're doing perception and investigation in the tower.
Oh,
But I'll
I'm going
accept these so far.
Investigate the area.
well, I don't like this score, so I'll put it in the tower.
And Era, one perception from you as well.
In the tower or not in the
In
tower?
the tower. Era, you see that there is a arcane rune etched onto the wall, just north of Toadie, off kind of north and to his right. So, would someone like to try to disarm it?
Good arcane checks.
Yeah, it would be an Arcana.
Oh, Arcana check to
Yeah, I'm
disarm?
no good with that.
All
An
right,
arcane rune, yes.
I'll try.
All right, so you managed to
Trap
scratch
Master.
a giant gash through the rune without setting it off. So you
Yep.
feel it's safe to pass through now.
Oh, God, there's gonna be no living with him now.
Saved you guys from another trap. No worries.
God damn. Damn that Toadie. Okay.
Okay, feel free to move.
I just whoop. Where are the squares? Oh, Toadie's not going to a square. Hold on. There we go.
Hey, I wasn't done.
Dorothy thinks she can walk through walls.
Dorothy can walk through walls.
All her
Okay.
friends do it.
Giant hill is
Indeed.
like doing that little like rolling to one side of the wall to the other. Yeah, that duck and roll thing.
Go ahead and make me another perception check as you round the corner.
In the tower.
In the tower, please. Fuck.
Pretty sure I just rolled
Dorothy's
20.
like, oh hey, there's another set of crossbows. There's 3 of
Mm.
them, all down
Oh.
the left-hand side of that hallway.
I only tell Toady about 2 of them.
Well, I was gonna let Andy try and take care of these ones.
Well, what is it to disarm them?
You should have thieves'
Thieves'
tools, right?
Oh, that's what I wanted to know. If these tools would work.
Yeah, you got your crummy handmade scrounge thieves tool.
All right, so these tools.
To disarm any trap, you have to have thieves' tools, but for magical-based traps, a lot of times it'll take Arcana
Gotcha.
along with your actually possessing the tools.
Did you want this in the tower or is this open?
Put it in the tower.
Oops, that was the wrong chat.
You easily disable the first crossbow.
Okay. And move on down to the next one.
You don't manage to disarm this crossbow, but it does not trigger.
All right, so can I try it again?
Yes. You easily disarm this crossbow.
Okay. And then I move on to the third one.
Oh,
You easily disarm that last crossbow.
All right, guys, it's safe.
Good work.
All right, and I'm peeking around the corner to look at the do a perception check on that.
Yes, please.
I'm already over here.
dog's like, leave my baby alone.
You don't
Yeah.
see much of anything.
I don't care if it's a cat. It's my baby.
Look at the puppies.
What is that?
What is what?
I'm moving Gargan ahead of me. I'm just wondering about these like wall things sticking out.
They're walls.
Yeah, but it's a weird. It's
Yeah,
weird.
these little hallways seem to be crudely fashioned and like they were quickly made. They don't seem to match the exterior walls.
Just knock them down.
So
I don't know. It seems
well,
like it
they're a
matches
lot
the
better made than
exterior
that, but they don't match the exterior walls in material. Like they were made recently, and the outer walls have been there for a long time.
wall. Still very shoddy craftsmanship.
So you've got looks like 2 hallways now, kind of branching off to the west.
Oh, puppy.
Actually, I'm gonna kind of walk down. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna walk down a little bit further just so I can kind of see down both halls.
I'm boring you, Andy?
Oh, I'm just really tired tonight.
We have another maze.
Because I know you love them so much.
Oh, God. I seem to remember we just went over and broke through the hedge. So I say we
And
just
it's,
the craftsmanship is shoddy, so we should be able to break down these walls easy.
and it's just filled with traps. Maze filled with traps.
Now,
Nothing but traps.
Well,
Whatever.
it's better than
Let's get it over with.
Eladrin. So, Toady, as you walk down the hall, you trigger an arcane rune trap.
Okay.
good job, Dodie.
Excellent work.
I just want to get through the maze.
I know.
And it deals 10,000 damage. Mwahaha.
No, it's not me that did it. I mean, if I triggered it, it would.
So it's going to make make a dexterity save for me, Toady.
All right. Oh, I'm not good at that one.
You fail.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead and roll me a 1d8 to see what
Roll one.
kind of damage it is.
There
Oh,
you go.
Thunder damage.
Mm-hmm.
Ciao.
ow.
That's obnoxious.
That is obnoxious.
And that's thunder damage. All right.
You okay down there, Tony?
Yeah.
Tony, more like, what? I can't hear you.
So Toady, make a perception check for me.
I think it's a little late for that.
This is for the next hall. The trap is triggered. It's dead.
Why didn't I get a perception check for that hall?
Because no one decided to roll it. I'm asking you to roll them. But if you don't remember to, it's kind of on you.
If I don't remember for you to ask me to roll them.
Andy, are you going down the other hall? Are you still
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
gonna go
farmhouse?
down there. I'm just gonna go over and peek down there. I'm staying inside of Garganon.
So make a
Alright.
perception check there, Andy. All right, Andy, you see that there's another arcane rune scribed on the wall at the end of that little short half wall to the south of you.
Alrighty, so I come back here to let them know that if we go that way, we need to go over and disarm
All right.
trap.
I'm gonna look for traps down this hallway.
Sorry, I was interrupted. Brandon just came home with a broom. I don't know why.
Why not?
I know I am. So Toady, let's see. You made the check on this hallway here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You did not see anything.
Okay.
Dorothy was just about to surge before someone.
And you actually trigger a crossbow.
Okay.
You're just kind of over it.
Well, yeah. I generally don't think traps are a lot of fun, and then on top of that, with the maze, it's just going to be time consuming. I just kind of want to press through as fast as we can.
Fair enough. So make another perception for me, Toady.
Perception or investigate again, because he's trying to be careful now.
Do a quick perception first.
Okay.
All right. You see that there's another arcane rune trap at the end of this wall to the right of that hallway.
So like right there, or at the northern end.
Okay. It's at the northern end. So if you stop that last square right before that last square on the wall there, then you won't trigger it.
Right there.
And you easily disarm it.
All right. Well, Toadie's gonna pause for just a second to do something. If
Heal
anyone else
himself.
wanted to move on, there, feel free.
Andy, make a perception for the next hall for me. Andy, you don't think you see anything in the hallway, but you're not really sure.
I'm going to investigate.
Okay, roll it. You see that there are two more crossbow traps in this hallway.
All right. I move to the first one. Try to disarm.
Okay. You easily disarm it.
All right. I move to the second one. Attempted to disarm that one.
Okay. Again, easily disarm it.
All right. So that clears that hallway down to here, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Toadie's ready to rampage ahead again.
Era, roll me perception. You think it's a hall. Anyone that wants to roll perception can, since you're all right there.
Why do I always have trouble finding? There it is.
Right. So no one sees anything unusual in the hall.
It's all clear.
Yeah, 100% doubt that.
Yeah, that calls for an investigation.
Oh, I need to make it so you can see the hall.
And Toadie is still going to make an investigation because he's been blown up once and shot
Okay.
once.
Investigation then.
That even makes Toadie a little bit cautious.
Toadie, you see that there's a secret door in the far wall, or the far east side of that northern wall in that hallway. Yeah, there.
All right, I'm going to try and see if I can open it.
What you didn't
Okay.
see was the 10 arcane rune traps.
Anyone else getting into the hallway?
That means you should not get into the hallway.
Don't hide behind me, Dorothy.
She's leading the group.
She's
Just
hiding
now-
behind me.
The leader should be, in a position where she can see the whole team.
Okay, if you were a leader, you would be out there in front leading.
That's not how it works.
You don't lead from behind.
Listen,
Wolfpack
our-
say leaders in the back.
Okay, so you're gonna
Okay.
try to open the secret door.
Heck yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll a dexterity for it to try to open.
Can explode.
Yeah, you feel like you didn't even really need to do much to open it. It just kind of slides out of the way, but in doing so, you set off a whirling blades trap that runs the length of the hallway.
Nice going, Toadie.
I think it goes right there.
I disagree.
There it is, whirling.
Wow.
Those are some good rolls.
All right, so the blades lodge themselves into the eastern wall of the hallway, the dead end. But
Into the flesh of your
Yeah.
party.
but the secret door opens up onto this largely empty room. All that's in the room is a series of 5 chests, all in the center, and they each have a name on them.
Oh,
All right.
it's
And I
our
want-
stuff.
I want to apologize for my whining. I really thought this maze was going to be bigger, and I was pretty bent out of shape.
Oh.
I was like, oh, great. Because I saw this gray space. I thought it was going to keep going and going.
No. Yeah, I didn't. I wanted a little bit of a maze, but I didn't want to be like, fuck, a maze. Because yeah, I'm realistic most of the time.
Okay. Search the shit out of those chests.
I would have to assume that they're ours.
Yeah, I'm going to go check them
Not
out.
yours.
Well, they have names on them, but
Yeah.
I mean, it could be like, they could definitely be trapped.
Yeah.
Oh, that
So
could be.
if you want to enroll investigation, everyone can.
I feel like this entire thing was set up as a test for us, just so someone could see how badass we are.
All right. So Toady and Garganon both easily recognize that there's not a trap. Nothing looks out of the ordinary. The chests are not locked. They do each have a small engraved name on them. Let's start with Era alphabetically. When you open your chest, wait, I'm assuming you're going to open your chest, are you?
Yes.
Okay, so when you open the chest, you find all of your gear that you had previously. Um, Everything that you had on your sheet before. The only exception is your bowstring does not have a your bow doesn't have a string on it. However, there is a bowstring coiled up in the bottom of the chest with a note, and it tells you that uh, we I thought you could use this. Uh, it's designed specifically for you. Love, Addie.
Who the fuck's Addie?
She's the lady that beat us up in the bar.
Yeah,
So
technically
Addie
we
Mantium.
don't know that because I don't think her name was ever said.
we didn't talk to them.
Yeah,
Pretty sure her name floated above. Oh, your character's saying who the fuck's Addie? Her name was floating above her head the whole time.
You're like, what? Don't you? What? Do you not non-elves not see that?
That's funny. That was actually a really good reaction on Abra's part.
The fuck, Daddy?
What? It's made of hair.
Ew.
Oh my god,
God,
she
how
made you her
cute.
hair arrow just from her hair for you. She's a crush.
How cute.
And so if you, on the note, it tells you what the bowstring can do. In addition to being a standard bowstring, it lets you redirect a single missed shot once per long rest.
Pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll set up an entry on your character sheet after the session for it. So next we have Dorothy. Would you like to open your chest?
Yes.
All right, so you open up the chest and you find all of the gear that you had before, except for the standard pistol or Derringer that you had. The note says, "I saw what kind of items you had. I'm taking this Derringer because you don't need it."
That bitch. I'm gonna so fucking shoot her the next time I see her.
Oh, that's like the best thing I've heard in forever.
But I have my gun and Tichael doesn't. It's time to go, fucking shoot him.
Excuse me, I haven't opened up my box yet.
I don't care.
That was that.
What a fucking
And
bitch. stealing my
so you'll
fucking
need to put
gun.
a Derringer back on your sheet. I don't know where the one that was on there went.
Was
Because there was a Medic's Derringer entry in there with ammo, but it's not there
Hmm.
anymore.
yes, it's now under. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's because you moved it to create the powers thing. I don't.
I left the original Derringer that you had on your sheet on there, so I don't know what happened to it. But be sure to delete the old pistol or old Derringer. Well, I'll fix it afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who is going to go next? We have Toady and Tachail and Garganon. So Garganon can go next.
Yeah, Garganon's like, whatever, guys. I want to see what got stolen from me. Stupid
So
halflings.
he sees everything except for his weapons. In the bottom of the crate or the bottom of the chest, there are a pair of silvered longsword and shield with a note that says, I thought you might appreciate these more than anyone else in your party. Him being, of course, a lycanthropic, what do they call him?
This.
Blood hunter. So
Oh.
he's vulnerable to silver, so he has to carry around a silver sword and shield now. But the silver sword and shield do have a magical effect, or special effect rather.
plus 10,000 HP and plus 10,000 damage.
The new Harry string.
Cool.
All right, and then next we have Tacha Eel.
Okay. What do you want me to do? An investigate?
You can if you'd like. And you see that there's a small poison needle trap built into your chest.
Well, fuck up. Why does mine get?
You managed to disarm it. It was a very crudely made one. As you open the chest, you find almost all of your gear. You are missing your 2 pistols, though.
What?
Yeah. But in the bottom of the chest, there is what looks to be a sight, like you would put onto a gun. And the note that Addie left you reads, "Ha ha, got you. Or maybe I didn't. Here, I felt you might want this since my research says you tend to miss a lot."
Oh. Just to be fair, when you attacked her in the one shot that you got in the fight, you did miss her. So.
Well, okay. You know what? I'm glad it's not just me, because if you were missing with him too,
Yeah.
that's
Maybe
pretty-
because your dye is poop brown.
Well, it's poop brown now. It's brown, and it's not poop brown. It's like kind of like a chocolate mocha thing.
It looks like
Shut
a
up.
pretty shitty
If
brown.
you drink
Let's
poop,
call
sure.
her poop.
All right, I'm going to Facebook now. Even make it 24 hours. What the hell?
So, Toady, you're up last.
All right, I'm gonna go up there and open the chest.
All right. In the chest, you find the majority of the gear that you had before.
Clickety!
However, in the bottom, the note from Addie reads, "Dear Toady, hi, I'm Addie. I'm your rival.
Somebody's got a
You need to
crush.
step up your game. Your pathetic suit of armor is a sad excuse for Net's protege. I expected so much more. I left a surprise for you in the last room. I can't wait to see you again." And it's signed with a little heart over the I in Addie.
Toadie's got a big old grin on his face.
Oh my god, Addie's a bitch.
He carefully folds the note up and tucks it away.
He's like, I'm gonna kill her.
It's like Dorothy's
But
like, ooh, what
no,
did it say?
that's this
What did
woman.
it say?
Oh, he likes her.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's smitten.
Oh, okay. So I missed that part then. Wow, she's all sorts of savage, huh?
So
She was kind of a badass. So.
after you, a minute or so after you finish collecting all your gear and putting it back on, you notice that another secret panel slides open on the northern wall, revealing an empty room.
All right, I'm gonna just stop you there for a second. All right, so you said that I no longer have pistols.
Correct. Not
I
that you ever
bought
use
those
them,
things.
so.
I did occasionally. Well, no, I didn't really. Oh well. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, but how can you be the man with 2 guns?
I know
And
that's
just
the
be
Has
problem.
the
odd.
only ones. All he has to do is requisition them. I mean,
But
not
it
like
was
it's a big deal.
no.
Oh,
Our
just rip them
pistols
off
were
the list.
stolen. She has a thing against pistols. It's the only explanation.
All right, I'm gonna get rid of the club too.
They're her
I really
only
wanna keep
weakness.
You might need to. Well, you don't need to keep the club anymore. It's just a bone.
All right, so you said a panel slid open so we can go to the north there?
Yes.
All right, Toadie's gonna go check it out. And where's it at?
see any other secret doors in this room. Would anyone else like to join him?
I'll join him.
Nope.
Last time we ever asked that question, it didn't work out very well.
Hmm.
Oh, now you tell me.
Sucker.
Watch, everyone who doesn't join him is gonna get squished in the room that we're in.
I was gonna say like whatever.
Okay. So, would anyone else like to investigate?
Yes.
Yeah. Oops.
This is a pretty good illustration of a sorcerer in mage armor.
And Andy, you need to roll that in the tower, please.
Jeez, Andy.
Era, you spot a 10-foot wide secret door in the northwest corner on the north wall in this room.
Hey, there's a door over there.
Check it for traps. It's trapped. It's still trapped.
Is
It
that
is a
investigation or is that perception?
It's investigation. But you've already rolled. There's not a trap in this room, but you can tell that there seems to be a timer on this door that you just came through. If you're in this room for too long, then the timer, which is set for a minute, will go off and something will happen.
Get out. Get out. Get the fuck out.
And the door behind you slides closed, by the way.
Oh, of course it does.
Wait, it's a timer?
Yes.
Yeah. What about the check? So what about the
Go.
check for the door?
Go.
Are you trying to open the door?
I want to check it for
For
traps.
another investigation if you'd like. Andy, you find that there are no traps on this
Go.
secret
Go
door.
through the door. Go through the door. Go
You
through
have
the
to
door.
open
Go
it,
through
though.
the. Go through the door. Don't open the door. Just shoot it and go through it.
I don't know what the rush is. Something's gonna happen.
You just hope it's like your girlfriend's gonna pop out and be like, "Oh, sweetie, yay!" Get the fuck out of here. He can go stay in this room as long as he wants.
I'm pretty confident that is what's gonna happen.
So, to open the door, it's going to take a very high strength check.
Friggin'
And that would be guarding
And
him.
where's
Can
more
he do his
when
thing where he gets
I
advantage?
know.
Yes, he can.
The
You'll have to apply it.
workers is the hybrid transformation.
Yes, the hybrid transformation.
I'll be right back, guys.
Roar, strength check, brave. Roll and strength.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Motherfucker, you crit.
Fucking
That was awesome.
yeah.
All right,
That's
so
what
you
it's
managed
about.
to force the door open, revealing a large room with another of those magic symbols on the floor.
Uh-oh.
What kind of magic symbols?
Like the other room, the one with the puzzle.
Yeah, but these aren't like the actual puzzle. There's no indentions. It's just a massive magic circle.
Get in, get in.
And
Bumblebee?
Uh-oh.
okay, so in the center of the room, you see a massive inactive construct. and it looks like there's a seat kind of
Toadie's gonna take his body.
kind of in the middle of the chest.
Oh, 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 oh. All right, what happened?
Stuff.
Oh god, another room.
All right, Toadie's gonna go check it out.
Is that a transformer?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes, it's what is it? Predaking?
Yeah.
Predaking. That's the-
It's the same model or same token I used for Death's Gestalt um, constructs.
All right, I think we're all just waiting for Toadie to run up and.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Toadie ran up and he's just checking it out. He's like,
And
she built this for me.
the door behind you slides closed and seals.
And we're gonna have to fight this thing.
Of course, Toadie has to test out his new power armor on something. We're all that's here.
So, Toadie, what are you doing? Investigation or?
Yeah. Well, it'd probably be Arcana more for this.
Yeah, I'll give Arcana.
Oh, unless you want it in tower, but
Yeah,
I don't
you
think we're
you
doing
don't
that.
really know too much about it. It looks amazing.
Toadie's like, this thing is amazing.
But you could definitely see some of the Arcano science influences that you learned from Neth. So you kind of wonder if maybe Neth had another protege that didn't work out and is maybe a little miffed with you.
Well, and I'm kind of like, thinking, okay, maybe amazing, but maybe don't touch anything.
And it looks like a Toadie-sized seed in it.
Yeah, more or less.
Toadie looks back at everyone and grins, like, I have to try it out.
Like, all right, all the spirits in this room, every single one of them is saying it's a terrible idea. And the spirits have never agreed on anything in my entire life.
Wait a minute, is this his new armor?
Who knows what's going to happen? Because I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying that all the spirits are saying it's a terrible idea.
All right, this thing, you said it looks like it's inactive, right?
Right.
All right, so, I mean, yeah, I guess that Toadie would probably try to climb into it. Be the first time anyone here has probably seen him, like, lugging himself around by his arms.
Well, it looks like it would require your suit to fit into.
Oh, all right, well, I'll do that then, I guess. See if that works.
Okay, so as you climb in, you feel like the suit is the perfect fit for the armor.
Okay.
And roll me an Arcana check. Okay, so you figure out how to start this bad boy up. No problem.
Toadie's got a big old grin on his face.
Okay, so I need you to open up a new character sheet for me.
Like a brand new one?
Yeah, well, not a brand new one.
Oh,
one that I
that.
just unlocked. Addie's Arcane Assassination Apparatus.
Okay.
So you are now in control of the apparatus. I'm moving your actual Toadie icon off to the side here. Let's see. It has a movement speed of 30. Shit for initiative. But it's a fucking tank, basically. You have I think, 2 attacks on the attack page and then 2 special powers. I want you to take a look at those 2 special powers for me. While this is going on, you hear what sounds like gas seeping in from all 4 corners of the room. There's just this thick, dense purple miasma that's filling the floor. It kind of creeps along like a dense purple fog. And everyone give me everyone but Toady, because he's too distracted. Everyone but Toady, give me either a medicine or nature check. I want everyone to roll initiative for me, please. And Paul, you're actually going to roll initiative. Okay, you already did.
3 11s.
So, some skeletons and a zombie seem to rise up out of the floor. Well, I guess it would help if I actually lit them up and not just selected them.
No, I haven't ending. Thank you. This looks good. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. So the skeleton, it starts to make its way towards the construct.
I don't know if Toadie's even aware yet.
It should be like in one of those scenes in the movies where it's like someone's like doing something really cool and is super distracted, but accidentally beats all of the enemies while just like randomly
Like, what's this do? Smack! What's this do?
Dorothy, you're up.
attack. I'm gonna take my medic's derringer out and shoot stuff.
Okay.
So I never remember what this is. 2 plus half my fighter level. What is that?
For what?
First Eddie.
Say what?
Steady aim. I forget how that works or what it is exactly.
Let me look.
But it probably has a description in somewhere in your abilities section too.
Yeah, it's the same thing I was reading. 2 plus half my fighter level if I hit.
Oh, so it's just bonus damage?
Yeah.
That you can apply?
What's my fighter level?
What level are you?
4?
So
Okay, so I get 4 plus
Don't roll
4.
it yet. Don't roll it yet. You said it's supposed to be 2 plus half your fighter level?
Yep.
Okay, I've got it set up now so that it should scale with you. So if you level up, it'll automatically increase. So now you can roll it.
So do I just roll regular damage or?
Yeah, roll regular damage and then. Wait, what? Is it steady aim that you're using?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, so after you roll your damage, you'll just click on the little blood droplet and it will add the 4 damage automatically.
What blood droplet?
In your powers page, if you click the magnifying glass to the right of steady aim.
Oh. Okay.
But you have to actually roll the damage too.
I did.
No, you rolled attack.
Oh, what the
because you'd already hit it. There you go. Andy, you're up. Damage. What's... Okay, yeah. Never mind. That's against the zombie?
Yep. Stop trying to
Okay.
chip me.
I'm not. Wait. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh, you know what? I did sneak attack on him. Oh, wait a minute. But he didn't get... Well, no, it's not good.
He hasn't acted yet. So...
That's true. But I didn't get the assassin on him, so...
Right.
Nope, we didn't. Garganin walks up. He's like, "Let's try this new longsword out."
Schnicked.
Works pretty good, he thinks.
Okay, Ogre Zombie 1. So that's 25.
With that, Toady finally like snaps out of his and like his inattention to the situation and like looks up like what? And he's like, all right, let's test this thing out. So this says multi-attack in here? Is that
Does
under
it say
traits?
multi-attack?
Under traits and abilities?
Yeah, you're supposed to have multi-attack. I didn't put it in. It's going to be a sword and a slam.
Okay.
Or 2 slams.
Oops.
And Andy, I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh, trust me, I wasn't. I just didn't want to be cheating, you know. Damn.
Jesus.
All right, and are you going to use the bonus action?
Oh, is there poison in here now?
Yeah, the entire room is full of poison on the floor.
Yep. Gonna use the bonus action.
Which is
You see all the poison within 25-foot radius of Toady gets sucked up into the suit.
So really, it's a 25-foot cube that's centered on Toady, not from Toady.
And Toady shouts.
So it's basically 5 feet from Toady in every direction, including the space that he's in, is going to be free of poison.
Should probably get there pretty soon.
Toady says, "Guys, I think I like the new suit."
yeah. Let's just get out of here, and then we can all be impressed.
All right, so the miasma is going to continue to fill. So the squares that are just outside of Toady's space fill back up. And 3 more skeletons appear. As does another ogre zombie.
What? Oh, now I'm definitely not worried about it.
Maybe we should be focusing on stopping that from continuing to happen.
Sorry, what was that?
Let's say maybe we should try and look for a way out.
Now, Toady, you see that there's a button on the console in that seat, the one for the other special ability.
Okay.
And you get the feeling that it's like an attack, but not really an attack. It's like it would blow the roof off the place if it were once it's fully charged.
Ooh, okay. Just let me know when it's fully charged.
Okay, Dorothy, you're up. And I'll be right back.
She is going to use a charge of her medic Derringer to cast was it flaming radiant doom through her pistol. I'm adding. Okay, so now I added an entry. Oh wow, he got fucked on that one. Pachow! Giant ogre zombie is down. Head pops, gets blasted off. A radiant sacred flame. Where he's like, all right, into the safety zone.
Hey.
Is one of the bunnies dressed up as like a hamster or a bear?
Yeah. Super cute. What's cuter than a cute animal? A cute animal dressed up like another cute animal.
bunny's so cute.
Whoa, why did that happen?
What happened?
Oh, I still had it on the dead one.
Sorry, what?
Anything you say will be held against you.
Apply it to
Titties.
the other one.
It's the
still
same
a
anyway.
hit, yeah.
So the ogre zombie one is dead.
Oh my god, I just
Yeah,
did
no,
the
I don't
same
have
thing I
that.
did last time.
I don't have that extension turned on.
Okay. No, I just want to make sure that you were aware because you were running around.
But I can
yeah,
use my new thing, right?
You can.
Do I just say I'm using it?
Yeah, because we
Okay.
haven't set up an entry for it yet.
Okay.
Just remember, you can't use it again until you take a long rest.
Yep.
Oh, sweet Jesus! What the fuck is that?
Do you have to whistle to make it happen?
That's what
Yes.
I was thinking about. I really want
All right, so we can use the
one that I
do
can
the
just
stuff
change the
we do
direction.
now.
I'm sorry, what? Andy?
Lee,
What?
hello.
Hello?
Can you not hear us, Sandy?
Oh, god damn! I did it again, didn't I?
Yes.
So pretty.
No, big belly,
So pretty.
big belly.
What?
So pretty.
Oh my god, that was creepy as fuck. Jesus.
What? That's exactly like what Dorothy would say.
I was gonna say that's very Dorothy.
That's
Mm.
very Dorothy. That was. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. That was creepy as
Shit.
fuck. My god. No, the volume control is on this little module that's attached to the wire, and it
Oh.
falls into my lap. So my big old belly just lands on it, and mutes it
I
more or
feel
less.
like you're giving your belly a little more credit than it deserves. It's not. I've seen pictures of you. You're not like me. You don't have Dunlap disease.
Oh, trust me, it Dunlop. It Dunlop quite a bit. I got enough rolls for a Philip Baker truck. All right. What I want to do? Okay, so I can do advantage. How do I? Oh, okay, advantage. And I think our main goal should be get rid of this zombie, because they hit for a bunch. I'm thinking. So I'm going to shoot him. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, they've attached to him. Damn it.
That's still a hit.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's what
Wow.
it says. Yeah, they have an AC of 8 because they're fucking large.
Oh, because they're big, yeah.
And slow.
Okay.
Like they have a negative dexterity mod.
So I can't. Well, no. Okay, no, he's not surprised. Okay.
He's still adjacent to Garganon.
Oh no. Yeah, the sneak attack. Yeah, I was given. No, I wanted to see if I could get the critical hit, but he's not surprised. So
No.
gotta do what I can.
Plus,
God
he had
damn it.
already taken an action, so you wouldn't have been able to.
Well, yeah. Well, I was trying to go over it and see if maybe my magnifying sight would
Oh,
helped along that, but no.
nice try though.
No, yeah, no. You taught me well on that regard.
Die, skeleton. Yeah.
She is
Gargan is happy.
All right, so Dire Zombie, Ogre Zombie 2 is going to try to slam Tacha Eel.
Why?
Because you shot it?
Yeah, but Garganum just hit him.
Yeah, Garganon's all like, "What? You're ignoring me? dick.
Garganin didn't hit him. Garganin hit a skeleton.
That's not the
Oh.
point. He's being ignored. Garganin doesn't like it.
Blam!
Gee, you suck. Oh, that hurt a lot.
And then a third ogre zombie appears.
Oh man.
Kablam! And Paul, you're up.
What?
God.
Dorothy's invincible.
All right.
Paul, you
Take
better
care of
be
this
able to
one
take
pie.
care of all these.
Nope. Just attacking this ogre next to Dorothy. Can't even quite kill it.
Although you do have it blooded.
Oh, and if I don't know if I need to activate the alchemical thing again, but
Yeah, you need to.
all right, I'll do that again.
So it sucks up the poison in the area around you. I didn't deal damage to you guys the first turn, and I'm not going to go back and redo it. But for this next turn, there's no poison in the zone around the construct. Skeleton 1. It hit. Skeleton 2. It missed. Skeleton 3. It hit. I'm rolling kind of well tonight. I'm surprised. Skeleton 5 will knock an arrow and try to shoot Garganin again. And miss. Skeleton 6 will also try to shoot. But I don't think it can make its target for Era. Skeleton 7. It was trying to hit Paul, but I think that's a miss. Yeah.
Yeah.
And 3 more skeletons appear. And that's going to be skeleton 10, but because of the way Fantasy Grounds.
It's not going to be 9.
Yeah, I didn't want to like spook you guys on turn 1 or turn 2 when like skeleton 10 appeared by accident.
Mm-hmm.
Dorothy, you're up, and I bet I can guess what you're gonna do.
Shoot Chael?
Not turn undead?
Wow.
Fuck, I keep forgetting that I fucking have that. I don't even know how turn undead work.
You are a terrible cleric.
You know what? No heals for you now.
So you basically select them all, and
And then they get frightened or whatever, right?
if they fail their save, I think.
So everyone in undead in 30 feet will, we just turn for 1 minute until it takes damage.
Right. It has to use its turn to move away.
That's everything now.
Well, there's also another ogre zombie that would be affected by it, potentially.
All right. Well,
Oh, wait,
he
no,
can.
never mind. There were only 3. Unless you want a 4th, I can make that happen.
We'll save on this is very low, so
We can double check it later. It's supposed to be.
it's whatever. All right, that's pretty much my actions for.
You know what? It did not include your wisdom in it. That's why it was so low. It was 8 plus your proficiency.
Okay. All right, whatever. It's fine. Like only.
But even though, because 8 plus your proficiency, no, it was doing 8 plus whiz, but not plus your proficiency. I'll have to look at it later. It's set up now correctly. Go ahead and apply turned to skeleton 2, because it would have failed also.
You didn't die.
Okay, and this one is going to try to attack Tachael again.
It will be down, by the way, if he hits.
What?
Damn it! I meant to do. Yeah, I'm down.
Yes, he is.
I only had one
He's
fight
fine.
left.
He'll be okay on the next turn, I'm sure. Let's see. This one is turned, so it's going to flee. Paul, you're up. In order to use the bonus action again this turn, you'll have to move out to an area that actually has poison. Right now, that square that you're in does not have any in it.
So if I move down, are people that are outside that range going to take damage on their turn?
No, not. Well, kind of, potentially.
Well, I mean, as long as they move back in.
Yeah, as long as they move back in, they only risk taking it the 1 turn.
Okay. Actually, trying to go because right now I'm kind of blocking all those zombies. I don't want to stop that. All right, let me try this. And
I saw another extension that I think I'm going to try that automatically removes NPC tokens when they hit 0.
oh, well, I don't think I'm quite done. about to move this thing. There, I think. Will that work? Yeah. All right, I'll do the thing again.
All right, so you suck up 16 more squares worth of poison. So you see that you're about 2/3 through the gauge. So it looks like you need to suck up about 33 more squares worth of poison to be able to trigger the explosion.
And actually, can I do that one square further up for movement wise? I just want to make more space south of me.
What do you mean? Oh, you can continue your movement after the bonus action.
Okay, yeah, just
Because if you move up and then do it, you would get one less square.
yeah. All right, so you can move me. There we go. And then I'm done.
All right, so the miasma creeps in and starts to fill in the square.
I was just gonna say, did the safe zone move with Toady?
No, well, kind of.
It only stays safe for so long.
So that red square and that black square are the safe squares this turn. Because you were not standing in or standing outside the squares at the start of this turn, you don't take damage. And
But
no
but
more
Chael
skeletons
does.
appear. No, Tachiel, he's just dead. Sorry, dying.
No, yep, you said it. No, he's dead. That's it.
I'm free. I'm free.
I don't have to
Want
play this
to
stupid
break
game
free.
anymore. Thank God. Oh, it's been so horrible having to game with Lee all the time. Ah.
I didn't say a thing.
You were thinking it loudly.
I forgot that he was down. I probably should have. Well, you guys are in the way, and I don't think I've reached.
You wouldn't have been able to use any of your powers from Toadie's character sheet while you're in the.
No, I was just thinking I should have tried to kill that ogre zombie too, but I don't know if I have reach. I mean, I assume this big thing probably does, but I don't think it says anywhere.
I don't think I gave it reach.
Okay.
Now, one thing that you can do, Dan, on his turn is sheath his sword and make 2 claw attacks as a single action rather than one longsword.
Sounds complicated. Excuse my sword to hit stuff. No. I'm thinking, is his AC properly? Yeah, his AC is not being affected properly, I don't think.
Is his AC 16?
Nope. It's 15 minus 2.
Oh, that's because I had the thing marked for the shield. We'll fix that.
Okay.
He's raging. He's taking half damage any fucking way, so it's not like it matters that much.
He's still upset. But that's why he's raging, because
That's
he's upset.
unfortunate.
Yeah, well, it'll be really unfortunate. Well, I mean, you shouldn't be upsetting the one guy who actually, will be in the same location as you.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to remove the hybrid transformation thing for a second. I want you to re-add it in just a minute. I
Okay.
want to check to see if the AC bump is working properly. It is not. So go ahead and reapply the hybrid transformation. I'll have to work on it and see how to do that AC bump. I'll apply it manually.
That's fine.
And skeleton 9 has not gone yet.
Well, skeleton 6 should also be turned and should have been running away, but
Oh, sorry. I didn't notice that.
that's all right. I wasn't paying attention either, so
Well, then skeleton 10 won't take an action.
fair enough.
Dorothy!
I guess I'll heal. Did I heal?
Oh, don't hurt yourself.
What was that? You don't want to get healed?
I've got this.
Oh, it's just now Dorothy's turn. Sorry, never mind.
I'm not quite dead.
Don't watch.
What?
I'm gonna have to watch that now.
Oh.
Kaylee, remember you need to move into the black square or to the center of the red square.
God damn it!
All right. The Chow Eel's going to move to the center of the red square.
If you do, you'll provoke from Ogre Zombie 2.
Oh, what the hell? All right, never mind. Forget about that.
Might be able
Okay.
to finish him off first.
Yeah, I was just going to
Yeah.
say, hopefully I can kill him.
So rapier.
Yeah, I'm getting to the right page. Right. Okay, good. And he's engaged with
Yep.
somebody. So.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. Okay, so now I move into the red zone.
Garganin.
I guess I'll do that fancy like sheathing thing and making 2 super claw attacks.
Okay.
What happens to the attacks? What do they get bonuses wise?
It's already applied.
Got it. All right, die.
That's
Bitch.
unfortunate. And then
He's just
do
like-
you want to step into the red and provoke from number 8?
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna have to happen. Damn, these guys are good.
I'm just rolling super well tonight. So zombie number 3 he's still turned, isn't he? Yeah.
Yes.
So he's gonna run to the other side of the room.
Good. No one liked him anyway.
Paul,
Ding.
you're up.
All right. Let's do. Oh, I both at the same time.
Are you gonna stomp on the skeletons?
Try to. Oh, that was bad. That doesn't matter. Toady
So
smash.
you just kind of step on them as you move. You don't really even swing.
But there, or actually, there.
And then are you redoing your...
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and draw me another 25-foot cube. So that's 15 more squares. So you're at 81% now.
All right. Getting close.
Are you done with your turn?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Right, so the miasma, it doesn't do damage to anyone, but 2 of these squares shrink as it grows.
At least I'm still safe.
For this turn. Let's see, Skeleton 5 is still going to try to wail on Garganon. Miss. Skeleton 6 is still turned. He's just going to kind of hang out in the corner.
I'll be right back. Grab a drink.
Okay. Skeleton 8 is going to go for Garganon. Way to be a tank, Brandon. Number 9.
Yeah, he's doing good work.
He is. He didn't even show up, and he's one of the 2 superstars tonight.
Really, is there another superstar tonight? Is there a particular character that you had in mind?
Addie's Arcane Assassination Apparatus.
Oh, I totally forgot about that because it's so hard to miss it because it's so small.
Sounds like Dorothy's all pissed that the attention's not on her.
Sounds
The
like.
attention should always be on Dorothy. It should always be on Dorothy.
I
She's the
they
superstar.
missed.
Superstar.
Exactly.
All right, Dorothy, you're up.
Speaking of superstars, eat Sacred Flame.
And I'm back.
Damn it. Dodges out of the way at the last second.
What were you? Oh, you rolled standard Sacred Flame.
Yes. It still comes out of the gun, but
Yeah.
it's just doesn't have the magical
Well, because
boosty.
it's a focus. The gun didn't supercharge like it normally does.
But that's a good point. I forgot to mark off I used a charger. I'm about to start shooting people in the butt.
Your Medic's Derringer should not be doing 1d8 plus 3 piercing.
That's if it. That's what the normal damage is, isn't it?
Because it's a Derringer, we drop the damage die 1 step. Sneaky, sneaky. But I know.
No, that's what it had the pistol as. That's why I did it.
The pistols were Derringers too, and they had 1d6 also.
But it's not what it said on the inventory thing. That's why I put it like that.
I don't think we ever updated the inventory one. Did y'all kill anything else yet?
No, not yet.
Although that zombie now is active. All right.
Yes, if you attack the thing, then it can then it's not turned anymore.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't realize it was still going.
Yeah, the
Just
turn
be
is still, but it's. I mean, at this point, it's almost dead. So. It's
Well, this
not
one I'm figuring
that
is like,
much.
yeah, get rid of it because if it comes back,
All right, Brandon is up.
God damn it!
It's kind of like you're attacking with advantage, because
Yeah.
one of the two is hitting.
It's true. It is a lot better.
Nope, nope, that's not what it's gonna do. It's gonna walk over here and smack Dorothy in the face.
Yeah.
yes.
What? What? This is outrageous.
It's mad that
This
it was scared of
is
you.
this is a disgusting display of anti-favoritism.
Kablam! And
Ba-ding.
Paul, you're up.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then travel down here through my buddies.
Okay. So 9 and 10 will get opportunity attacks.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Let me make sure. Yep. And go there.
All right, let me roll those real quick. Yeah, I didn't think they would hit. And the ogre just turns into like ogre soup. So you're now at 104%. Little alarms are going off in the cockpit. So you have like a klaxon going in one ear and then like a siren on the other side, flashing lights above you, and the button that triggers the explosion, which I believe is marked as a standard action, it's lighting up and blinking at you.
All right. So I was like, oh, I think this thing's ready, guys.
But what does that mean? What does that even mean?
We'll find out. But
All
here's
right.
what happened to that ogre as I walked past. Honestly, that's probably more suitable for the skeletons, but
What
it
happened?
works for me. I posted a GIF saying that's what happened to the ogre as I walked past.
Oh, I love that. That was my favorite scene in the movie.
It was so
Yeah,
like,
that was the best.
Get it! Get it, Hulk! Get it!
puny god.
For those watching at home, he just posted a link to the Hulk smashing Loki around like a rag doll. All right, so skeleton number 6, he is still turned.
Keep forgetting that's playing.
So, a question: is there a certain direction or area we should not be standing in by the time Toadie's turn comes up?
You're not really sure.
I'm thinking probably pretty much any place in this room.
That would probably be accurate.
Because I'm thinking that the thing is just going to explode around him. He'll be safe. He'll be fine, but because there is no way we is letting him keep something that has
Yeah,
100
no.
something
What?
XP.
Yeah, he
hit
is.
points.
I feel like I deserve these multi attacks with the plus 13 to attack.
Oh yeah, the multi attacks.
Yeah,
Wow.
plus 7 damage.
Yeah, the multi attacks isn't even so much what I'm talking about. Your 178 HP.
Yeah.
I am a
Score.
party unto myself.
Mm-hmm.
I am unit 29.
Addie got her hands on like a stone golem and modified it so that it's now made out of like Arcano science and metal and spit, duct tape, and a little bubble gum here and there.
All I'm imagining is that suit that you walk around in Fallout.
I don't know what that
All
looks
right.
like.
Dorothy's just like, that's it. Just points her gun at herself and shoots her with the healing bullet.
Oh my god. I'm gonna
She's
end
like,
it
whatever is
all.
about to happen.
Dorothy's healing herself by shooting herself.
Yes.
And she's just
Yep.
like, that's it. I've had it.
Roll it.
I can't take any more. I need more health.
We shouldn't be joking about this. I mean, it's a serious subject, but in this situation,
She's
Well, I
healing
mean,
herself.
listen, it's just
That's just so
ridiculous.
weird. A healing bullet. I mean, what the hell is
Just
that?
she has to shoot herself with the healing bullet. That's how it works.
That's so weird. Am I out of the freaking zone again?
the zone shrank at the end of the round.
Ah,
But it's probably a good idea to get in the vicinity around the quadruple A.
Quadruple A.
I didn't
Addie's
even notice
arcane
the alliteration.
assassination apparatus.
Oh. All right, so I'm going to rapier. Okay, that sounds wrong. I'm going to use my rapier on 9.
Kaylee, you're going to provoke in moving.
Yeah, I know.
Ouch.
Holy shit.
He cheated.
You're still
Woo!
up.
Barely.
He's not.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think you're getting a little too close there, Andy.
All right, deals with provokes and then ends his turn.
Ow. Oh.
I mean, he's got resistance to non-magical, non-silver
Oh, okay.
attacks, so it's not like it's going to do much. So at this point, Paul, what are you going to do?
Stuff. Alright, so Toady would probably want to. Hold on. That's a full action, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Use 3 across. Toadie's probably going to try and see what happens if I blast out.
You're not going to do it where your allies could potentially be safe?
This way. I'm trying to.
Well, I think the problem is
So,
that we don't really
tell
know
me-
how it works.
Tell me what you are thinking, what you're envisioning here.
I'm moving to the position I moved to and then blasting in the direction I blasted.
Well, the blast is not a direction, something that you can direct. It
Oh, it
goes
says it's a
directly
cone.
up. It is, but it goes directly up.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna like try and blast through the wall and hit that skeleton while I was at it.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't do that. The cone, when you trigger it, it goes directly up. You can't like position it horizontally.
All right. Well, Toady will probably try to get up to there. Actually, you know what? He'll try to go over to this corner to get as far away from the group as he can. That's where he would have
Okay.
went instead. Because I imagine it's going to cause debris on the ground and stuff like that. I don't want
Possibly.
to kill them. That's my intent. I'm trying not to kill them by having the debris fall on me instead of them.
Okay. So I need you to roll 100 d10s. I'm sorry, 104 d10s.
Hold on a second.
This will be good. All right, don't crash the app.
I think you have to roll it in like 5 sets of 20 and then a set of 4.
I demand you find a way to do it at once.
Of course, I'm going to do it at once.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
So as you slam the button in the cockpit, the top of the construct blasts through the ceiling as a projectile, sending arcane power and fire and electricity sparkling around it. It drains all of the energy from your suit, and in fact, the energy transmission is so extreme that it fries all the circuits in your suit. Your suit is utterly destroyed in the process.
It was a trap. It was a trap all
Basically all
along.
that's left. You've lost all of your skills and everything. It's just Toady now.
Uh-oh.
And at this point, the blast opens up a large opening in the ceiling. The ceiling seems stable enough up to about 40 feet, and then it starts to fall in chunks through the rest of the room towards the southwest corner. So everything from like Dorothy and Era to the southwest, uh, you could randomly take damage as you're going through there. As you approach the construct, there's the chance that you may take damage from falling debris. But in order to get out of the opening in what looks to be sunlight above, you will have to find a way to either get a rope up there, shimmy up the construct, or climb the wall that's still intact and get out the hole before everything collapses in on you.
Or hop from falling rock to falling rock.
Yeah. Skeleton 10 is still alive. It is going to try to run up here and smack Andy with a sword. But in doing so, it's going to take falling damage from some debris. Andy, roll me 3d10.
Jesus.
It's dead. Dorothy, you're up.
Dorothy's like, GTFO. Are climbing up the apparatus.
Okay. So you can use your standard action to climb up to half your speed.
Okay.
So
Do
that
I have
would
to make a
get
check?
Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Great. She's totally great at being a small child.
Holy shit! Dorothy's like, bitch, see ya, bitches, I'm out. And she crawls up. She's out the opening. She's gone.
And as she's leaving, she flips off
The skeleton.
what's his face? No, not the skeleton. The guy.
T'Challa?
No, the guy who died.
Oh, Jacob.
Jacob. Yeah, it's like,
I think that's
haha,
what we're calling
Jacob.
him.
Fuck you, we won. And no one else can see it, but he's very angry.
So inappropriate for a child.
He's like stomping on. He doesn't have a hat, but he's actually carrying his head. It's actually dismembered in Afterlife 2, and he just he throws it on the ground and steps on it, and he's just like, that was a terrible idea. It's just a terrible idea.
Okay, Kaylee, go ahead.
What would give me an acrobatics check to get up there?
There's not really an acrobatics check that you could do. It has to be athletics to climb up.
Whatever. Dorothy was fine doing it. You'll be fine.
Hey.
I mean, it's not that hard to climb up the construct because of the way it kind of deactivated. There's a lot of places where you get up like onto a leg, but that's as far as you get.
Great. You didn't do the absorption thing before you blew everything up.
Well, as that's a
I
good
thought it
point.
might be a bad idea. It was so full already.
I mean,
All
I
right, so
thought about it, but
it
I didn't
makes
want to.
sense.
so we're climbing up Paul.
Yes, I know you've
No,
wanted
Paul's
to do that for
laying
years.
out in the street somewhere, probably.
Athletics check for me, Andy. You
I'm
managed
hanging
to
out on
crawl
that
up
same
on the
leg.
other leg and Gargan and jump.
Gargan
Gargan
is gonna
should
go over.
strength check and throw us up.
Yeah, good idea.
Actually, he could.
You guys want help?
Or he could just go up and like throw a rope down.
No.
No. He climbs up and he carries both of us up.
You heard.
Don't forget, you've still got Toady there that you're gonna have to help up. Cause
Yeah. You know what? No. You guys said throw, and
I
now
thought
that's
so.
what Gargan's stuck on. So first up is
I'm
Era.
down with
Era's
it.
getting tall.
Okay.
Oh, I'm still inside. I thought I got like launched outside.
Oh no, you're still in the cockpit, immobilized. So
He's gonna throw me
just
so
cover-
far.
He throws Era up there.
Paul, I need you to find a GIF or video of like Beyonce or someone on one of those little platforms on a stage where it shoots at them up and they like fly up and out.
I don't think that exists. I don't think Beyonce's ever been shot out of anything.
Hey, I remember seeing the one where Kelly and Michelle did at the Super Bowl, and I just remember seeing like Kelly's like, Kelly, can you handle this? And then she shoots up and she gives them that look like, bitch, I'm fabulous. And everyone else is like, who's she? Wow, it got super quiet all of a sudden.
I don't know
You're
what
right.
you're talking about.
I was just writing out a check to pay my parents for a loan.
Okay. Oh,
Oh
Tony,
wait,
you
I
can
still
try to-
need my turn.
Yeah, you need to roll a quick initiative for me.
Oh, I just figured I was at the bottom.
No, go ahead and roll a new initiative for Toady. You'll get to act on this turn and on the next turn.
Okay.
You can check the chat on Facebook.
So, what is Toady going to do?
Well, he's got to wait till it gets to the end of initiative, right?
No, it's you get to take initiative already.
Okay. Well, he's gonna, I guess, unstrap himself from his ruined armor, so he can actually try to get out of here.
Okay.
And
So it's I think a bonus action to doff your armor.
okay. And then other than that, he's gonna fail badly at athletics to try and climb out.
You managed to get up to a shoulder just crawling up by yourself. Dorothy, you're up.
Dorothy not out.
Oh, you're out, but I mean, you can still do stuff to like try to help or something.
Maintain your
What?
concentration on your middle
What?
finger.
No. She's gonna be all like she's gonna continue to laugh at Jacob now that she sees that he stomped on his head. She thinks that's hilarious.
Okay. Kayla, you're up. You're also out, so you can try to assist if you'd like.
I don't know how I would assist.
Do you have a rope or anything?
I think so.
If I guess if you lean over.
Oh, I
you
do
can-
have a rope.
Yeah. Or if you, when you're leaning over the edge, and like trying to help someone up, you can give them advantage on their roll.
Or I could give them a rope.
You could, but advantage might be a bigger assist since the construct is so easy to climb.
Okay. How do I do that?
Just declare it.
I assist.
Okay. Andy, you're up. Are you going to take Era's assistance?
Yeah, what assistance should you give?
She's trying to pull someone up. So
Yeah, I'll
she'll
take
give
the
you
assistance.
advantage on an athletics check.
Ah, okay, got it.
Yeah, you get up and out easily.
Thanks for the help.
Garganon, you're up.
Gargan is gonna start climbing up and try to grab Toady along the way and take us both out.
Go ahead and roll.
I love this advantage thing. Advantage is the greatest invention ever.
I'll roll that Garganon can kind of King Kong Toady out.
And Toady will cling on for all he's worth.
Yeah, so you've successfully escaped the what I've been calling Addie's Warehouse of Wonders. And that is where we will end the session tonight because we have 5 minutes left. When we pick up next week, it'll be like a week or two later, and you're going to be checking in with Delft.
Cool.
And Paul,
Yeah.
we're going to work on refining whatever magic item for you that you're going to create.
Okay.
So.
We know what it's called. Addie's Arcane Assassination Apparatus.
Yeah, no. Although he is going to try to apply some of that technology now that he knows that, he can suit swap, kind of. Talk about Iron Man Mark II.
Yeah, he's totally calling his next suit Mark II. That was definitely in the works. Let's see.
I like it.
So,
All right, good work, guys.
I'm going to stop the stream and then I want to ask y'all a couple questions.
Listen.